Julius H. Stahel-Számwald, November 5, 1825 – December 4, 1912, was a Hungarian soldier who emigrated to the United States and became a Union general in the American Civil War. After the war, he served as a U.S. diplomat, a mining engineer, and a life insurance company executive. He received the Medal of Honor for gallantry in action at the Battle of Piedmont in 1864. Birth and early years. Stahel was born in Szeged, Hungary, 200 kilometers southeast of Budapest. After schooling in Szeged and Budapest, he entered the Austrian army, rising to the rank of lieutenant. Stahel joined the movement for Hungarian independence led by Lajos Kossuth during the Revolution of 1848. He served on the staffs of Gen. Artur Gorgyi and Gen. Richard de Beaufort-Fragon, when the Hungarian uprising against the Habsburg dynasty was put down in 1849. He fled to Prussia and then to England before migrating to the United States in 1859. Until the outbreak of the American Civil War, he worked for Deutsche Illustrierte Familienblätter, a German-language newspaper in New York City. Civil War service. In 1861, with the outbreak of war, Stahel and Louis Blenker recruited the 8th New York Volunteer Infantry Regiment, the first German rifles of Blenker's rifles. Stahel, who had dropped the Számwald portion of his surname, became the regiment's lieutenant colonel, while Blenker served as colonel. Stahel first saw combat at the First Battle of Bull Run, leading the regiment in Blenker's 1st Brigade of Dixon Miles' 5th Division. The regiment covered the flight of the Union Army of Brig. Gen. Irvin McDowell. The 8th New York served in Blenker's division of the newborn Army of the Potomac until it was transferred to Western Virginia. Stahel became a colonel on April 23, 1862. He commanded a brigade under Blenker in this period. Stahel led a brigade under Maj. Gen. John C. Fremont in the Mountain Department during an incursion into the Shenandoah Valley of Virginia. His brigade was at Fremont's left at the Battle of Cross Keys, in which Stonewall Jackson stopped the Union advance into the valley. Stahel's position on the left exposed his command to a flank attack by Isaac Trimble's brigade as Fremont was attempting to turn the right of the Confederate line. By July 1862, Stahel was commander of the 1st Brigade of Robert C. Schenk's 1st Division Army of Virginia in the corps led by Franz Sigel in Maj. Gen. John Pope's Army of Virginia. At the Second Battle of Bull Run, Schenck was wounded and Stahel became acting commander of the division. Adolphus Buschbeck succeeded to command of the brigade. Stahel's brigade was one of two that covered Sigel's retreat when Pope's army was defeated. Stahel was appointed a brigadier general on November 12, 1862. He commanded the 1st Division in Sigel's corps, which became 11th Corps in the Army of the Potomac. He commanded the corps briefly in early 1863. Stahel was named a major general on March 14, 1863. In March 1863, Stahel was assigned to command a Union cavalry division in the defenses of Washington, D.C. When the division joined the Army of the Potomac in June 1863, Alfred Pleasonton had Stahel removed, promoting Judson Kilpatrick in his place. He then served as cavalry commander in the Department of the Susquehanna at the time of the Gettysburg Campaign. By the spring of 1864, Stahel was commander of the 1st Cavalry Division under Franz Sigel in the Shenandoah Valley. At the Battle of New Market, on May 15, 1864, his division was on the left of Sigel's line. It attacked the Confederate line but was repulsed by artillery fire. The division recoiled under attack by the Confederate forces of John C. Breckinridge when they counterattacked at the Battle of Piedmont on June 5, 1864, serving as cavalry commander under Maj. Gen. David Hunter. Stahel distinguished himself under fire until he was hit in the shoulder. This led to Stahel's being received the Medal of Honor on November 4, 1893, for leading his division until seriously wounded. Stahel served, after recovering from his wound, on court-martial duty until he resigned on February 8, 1865. Postbellum Career. After the Civil War, Stahel served in the diplomatic corps as consul in Yokohama, 1866 to 1869, and Osaka, Japan, 1877 to 1884. After that he was consul general at Shanghai, China, 1884 to 1885. Between diplomatic assignments, he worked as a mining engineer. Upon returning to the United States for reasons of health, Stahel worked for the Equitable Life Insurance Company in New York City. Stahel died in New York City at 87 years of age. After a funeral in Washington, he was buried in the Arlington National Cemetery. Medal of Honor citation, rank and organization, Major General, U.S. Volunteers. Place and date. At Piedmont, VA, June 5, 1864. Entered service at New York, N.Y. Born November 5, 1825. Hungary. Date of issue November 4, 1893. Citation. Led his division into action until he was severely wounded. See also List of Medal of Honor recipients. List of American Civil War Medal of Honor recipients. QS. List of American Civil War generals. Notes. Civil War. MZ. Stahel. Julius Entry. Medal of Honor recipients. United States Army Center of Military History. August 6, 2009. Archived from the original on February 23, 2009. Retrieved July 13, 2010. Iker, John H. and Iker, David J. Civil War High Commands. Stanford University Press. 2001. ISBN 0-8047-36413-3. Engel, Stephen Douglas. The Yankee Dutchman. The Life of Franz Sigel. Fayetteville, University of Arkansas Press. 1993. Hennessy, John J. Return to Bull Run. The Campaign and Battle of Second Manassas. University of Oklahoma Press. 1993. ISBN 0-8061-3187-X. Patchen, Scott C. The Battle of Piedmont, Virginia. Fredericksburg. Sargent. Kirkland's Press. 1996. Wilson, James Grant. Fisk, John. eds. 1900. Stahel, Julius. Appleton's Cyclopedia of American Biography. New York. D. Appleton.